Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Well over a decade of starting in this league, and Kirk Cousins put up some prolific numbers. The thing that's eluded him, despite all the stats, are those playoff opportunities and those marquee postseason victories. I think Kirk, his family, and everybody rooting for him hopes the final chapters of his career will contain some of those.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 29. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York, but he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs, but he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
First snap, and Jones is going to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Here we go, hey. Up we go.
2nd and 10 now. Jones forced out to his right. He can run it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Taking off with it again. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. And as our next drive gets going, Brock, this is a great chance for us to remind you that registration for one of our signature events, the Madden Championship Series, is now open. Sign yourself up. It's all free, and you can show off your skills with over $1.7 million in prizes up for grabs. Yeah, 1.7 million. In fact, last year, Madden Bowl champion Henry. What's up, Henry? He became the first ever Madden millionaire. You can learn more at MaddenChampionship.com. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Ravens with 2nd and 6. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. From the 28. Barkley's got it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, Cousins. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins again. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Call it around 3, and that leaves him with 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Starts his return from the 23. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. The Eagles taking over now late in the 1st half. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 48, chased out to his right. He calls his own number again. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Daniel Jones with a touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. And 3 first-half rushing touchdowns for him now, Brock. He's shouldering the load for him in scoring, no doubt, but we also have to keep in mind he's very close to what could be tying or even breaking the single-game record for a QB. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime
Welcome
report.
back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Chip. Up, go.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Okay, here we go.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Up we go.
They go play fake with Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. He does it! Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. And if you were the trivia fanatic who knew that Billy Kilmer and Bobby Douglas shared the record for rushing scores in one game by a quarterback, well, congratulations to you. And congratulations to him now, because he's just joined those two as the only QBs to take it in 4 times in one contest. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Hill now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Ravens and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the... They're out and set. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They go to Barkley again. And this one does not go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Cousins out of the pistol here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Cousins now. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
On is Little for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Cousins again. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Another try following the sack. Got a man, it's Drake London. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Throwing on third, Cousins. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Eagles will start their drive in optimal field position. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a handoff for Algier. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go again with Algier. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He takes it himself. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles running them out of the building. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. A fifth rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for two.
Half 18.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think there really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Eagles get to it. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. To the air, Cousins. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.